would you agree there's nobody runs a car looser than Jimmy Spencer, including Earnhardt?
Oh, yeah. Nobody likes, you hear drivers all the time talk about, well, I like my car a little loose. I don't like it doing this. Nobody wants a car you got to turn right when you're trying to go left. The only person I know of that might like that is Jimmy Spencer.
You got that exactly right. When you go off in the corner and you're going down, you can see the car starting off in the corner there. It looks like they're running down in a hole. If that back end's loose and that front does plant down there, it sticks it out about 3 or 4 foot, you're in deep trouble.
Harry, something happened to Harry. He was running up there and he was challenging for the lead, and he lost, got things a little loose off the corner. Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah, Mike's got Jimmy loosened up as they move around Mike McLaughlin.
Okay, what Mike Wallace is saying is he knows that Jimmy Spencer's car is loose, and he's going to get right as close as he possibly can. That thing will dance around in front of him. It won't be long before Jimmy will say, I don't know whether I want second that bad or not. No, not Jimmy. I just take it back, folks. He'll race her right to the very end, just like he is right now, as hard as he can go.
It's now Ice-T. Dave Resendiz is back in the race. What a battle here. Mark Martin's the leader. He's now led 14 consecutive Busch races, every one he's entered since Michigan last August.
Here comes Mike up underneath now. He's trying to get up under him, but I don't think he's going to get that position on Jimmy Spencer. You see Jimmy close the door going in the corner there, but Labonte's closing up on the back of the 2 cars there.
Mike Wallace going to try it here. Good move. Good cut off turn 4.
Got him this time.
Yeah, he's going. That's easy position. Once you get that far up, it's pretty well done.
Trouble in the wall hard, Harry Gant.
Yeah.
I believe I heard a tire let go.
I thought something was wrong with Harry's car.
Gant went down into turn 1. There was the sound of an explosion as if he cut down a tire, and Gant struck the turn 1 wall very hard. Jeff Neal and Dennis Setzer have taken their cars behind the wall as caution comes out at lap 133.
Well, it started out looking like the car was real loose, and then all of a sudden he just dropped way back. He felt something, maybe a blister tire or something like that, but he felt something in the chassis. It wasn't right.
Yeah, he got it loose off the corner up here, and then he had a problem.
Let's go to Randy Pemberton.
Well, guys, you wouldn't believe it. I was just talking to the crew down here, finding out because he was falling back, and we knew that he had right side tires that were old in that car. As soon as I said, are your right side tires going away, he was in the wall, and it was indeed the right side. So Harry Gant, I cannot see the damage from here like you guys can, but Harry definitely in trouble. And also the 64 car, he's called, he needs a little more spoiler and right side tires under this caution.
See the pieces of the tire flying up in the air?
Oh, man, that's a hard lick right there.
Oh.
I've done that. I'll tell you what, that's a hard lick when you go in at that angle right there.
Yeah. Gant was the 5th place car at the time.
Mike, you could see the black marks going up towards the wall. You could see where that tire was skipping right there.
Yeah.
That's where it's coming apart.
But the good thing was, as you watch that car come off the wall, Harry's in good shape because he was still driving the car. He was trying to steer the car to keep it from going down the hill.
And pit stops. Each of the leaders will take on 2 tires and fuel. That's all they're allowed under each caution is 2 tires. There's Mark Martin.
I might explain to when I say down the hill and up the hill, this thing is so steep that that's what it feels like. You go up the hill, which is up toward the wall. You go down the hill, which is down toward the infield.
Mike Wallace completes his stop. Mark Martin is done. Terry Labonte and Jimmy Spencer. 134 laps complete, and Mike Wallace has beaten the pack out of the pits. Barry Owens' crew must be ecstatic.
That's what you call momentum, boy. You said that everybody was in the pits was jumping up and down every time they passed the car. They put a stop on him.
Mike Wallace, 66th career start, looking for his first Busch Series win. 66 laps to go. We'll be right back. "64 laps to go here at Dover. I'm Mike Joy with Buddy Baker and Darrell Waltrip. Randy Pemberton, Glenn Jarrett on pit road, and next weekend we'll be busy. Next Saturday, we'll be at Pocono for the TGI Fridays Coca-Cola 150 Sportsman Race on the Pocono ARCA 150. Darrell and I will be at Pocono. Buddy Baker will be at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the Carolina Pride Budweiser 250 Busch Grand National Race. So 11 a.m. at Pocono, 5 p.m. for Myrtle Beach. It's wall-to-wall stock car racing next Saturday on TNN.
Buddy, he gets to go to the beach.
Yeah.
You and I, we going to the honeymoon capital of the world.
We're at the Spinach Farm.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Pocono's a great racetrack, but Myrtle Beach is too. I can't wait to get down there. I'm like that guy. Don't throw me in that fire patch.
Yeah. Harry Gant is okay. Let's check with Randy.
Yeah, well, these guys never did. The crew, in fact, never did get a chance to talk to him. They sent a crew member running down there to check on him. They saw him get out of the car, and they were very relieved because evidently the radios got knocked out on that wreck. As far as updates on the pit stop, I have one. That is Mark Martin. Took a round of bite out of the car, left the air pressure in the tires just the way it is, so Mark Martin is set. Glenn, I know you've got a couple of updates.
Yeah, as we noted, Mike Wallace's crew beat Spencer's car out. They were ecstatic about it. They had a fantastic pit stop. They put right side tires and fuel. Also, same thing for Rodney Combs and Dale Jarrett. And way down at the other end, down in turn 1, at the end of going into turn 1, the end of pit road, Ricky Craven finally got to put on those left side tires. He finally got caught up. But now his right side tires are worn more than anybody else's, so he still hadn't caught up.
And there are still 23 cars on the lead lap. Here's your leader, Mike Wallace. Jimmy Spencer is second. Ooh.
Yeah, it sheared everything off that right front.
That's a gnarly mess. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing left there.
Well, you go into that first turn down there, you're going probably 140 miles an hour at 150 miles an hour. And when that tire lets go, you go straight into the fence at 150 miles an hour.
Oh. Here's the way they're running. Here's your top 5. Bonnie, Jarrett, Combs, the outside pole sitter. Martin, Craven, Fedewa, Schrader, and Presley. 11th is Joe Nemechek. 12th is Hermie Sadler. We haven't seen much of Hermie today. He started tail end. Jason Keller is 13th. Tracy Leslie 14th. 15th is Phil Parsons. 16th, Johnny Benson. 17th, Elton Sawyer. 18th, Larry Pearson. 19th, Ronald Cooper. 20th is David Green. 21st is Kevin LePage. In 22nd, now they're showing Tracy Leslie, and 23rd, Patty Moise. Those cars are on the lead lap.
23 cars still on the lead lap. That's incredible. I tell you, this has to be about the most competitive racing we'll lose over any time.
You know, and then speaking of the 23rd place car, that's Patty Moise, and that's an admirable job.
Yeah.
To be on the lead lap 2/3 of the way through this race, 3/4, whatever you are here.
She is.
I never was too good on fractions.
She is 7. Except percentages. How much does the driver get? You're good on percentages.
Percentages, oh, it's all driver. Yeah, about 90%.
There's Patty.
That's what they all tell you when you want to talk to one of them.
That's right. Now, what's the percentage? Patty is running 7 positions behind her husband, Elton Sawyer. Now I think they're showing her on the tail end of that lead lap.
Oh, yeah.
Right
yeah.
at 1 lap down behind
That's
Mike
what it is.
Daryl, that had to be an interesting discussion in general between the 2 drivers there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that, because when I had dinner with my dad, he was always the boss, so I didn't get to talk back. But if she beats him in a race, he's got to listen to a whole bunch of things.
Oh, boy. She could tell him everything he did wrong.
And vice versa. Well, it seems to work.
I doubt it.
Now, they've been married for several years.
They're good kids.
And are awfully happy.
Elton is a great kid. He's
Nice
got a good
folks.
future ahead.
Green flag at lap 139.
Mike Wallace there, he got a real good jump on the start there. Jimmy Spencer moving up there in 2nd place. Jerry Labonte coming along, and Dale Jarrett right behind him. Rodney Combs has run super good all day. Mark Martin and that old skipping car moving in there right up with the front car.
And here comes Ricky Craven. You're riding with the pole sitter. Craven in 6th place. There he is. Big pack right behind him.
Yeah, that running 2x2 there, that's a little bit testy. They're right on the edge of being in trouble on that outside line there. They could move up a half a lane and start a whole bunch of fireworks.
That's what you dread about restarts.
But Darrell is a Winston Cup driver who has to run here tomorrow. You got to be kind of happy to see that second crew getting worked in here.
Yeah, and it's getting worked in, but not enough where you could really be comfortable. Maybe you could be cautiously comfortable.
And somebody will.
Darrell, we don't really know what caused Harry Gant to have the problem a while ago with the right front, but he did blow a tire. Are you running Hoosiers tomorrow?
No, we're on the Goodyear tires tomorrow. I'm not sure what happened there. That's one of the downsides to 2 tires per caution. Harry had several laps on those right side tires, and maybe they got thin, they wore down on him or something. But he did blow a right front tire.
And he was on Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Rodney Combs and Mark Martin here. Battle for 5th place.